What's up, folks? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, just hanging out in the office today. Um, Not sure where you're at, but for us, it's first week in March. Depending on when you're watching this, you could be watching this in 2030. Who knows? But spring's finally here. We've been pushing through, trying to get just stay somewhat steady. Finally back to doing $10,000 plus weeks back to back. Really got to push that up to in the 15 to 20s very, very quickly. Um, but one of the things, guys, last week, I just have to give a shout out Jill's office. Off season, we paid 99 bucks a month. Um, and right now, we've got an office person starting Friday. So hopefully, then we'll have most of the phone calls answered instead of me trying to answer the phone calls and do estimates and everything else that I try to do at the same time. But as especially if you're early on, 100 bucks may be a big deal to you. When you look at it as far as a monthly expense, when you look at it as the opportunity to stop somebody from calling another company, it pays for itself immediately. Um, Literally just on, it was either Thursday or Friday last week, I ended up having to go knock out a couple estimates. Um, had 3 phone calls. One ended up being a $800 or $900 job that he very likely would have left a message, maybe not even left a message, hung up, and then called another company. Um, but because we were able to get somebody to go ahead and answer that phone call, and same time had 2 other clients call, and they ended up booking $1,700 worth of work. So it pays to have that. I know early on I've told you guys in the past, when I was working at Verizon, we used a tool called Google Voice. It's still out there. Some sort of visual voicemail so we could see the transcripts from people. When I was working, I could still see what the messages were for the most part. But also having a preset autoresponder. So if somebody's calling you and you're not able to answer that call, shoot them a response, hey, sorry we missed your call. Here's a phone number to fill out an estimate request. If it's client, you should already know how to respond to them. But at least this way it gives them that opportunity to go ahead and reach out to you, another means, and keeps them busy. Hopefully, if they go to fill out the web form and you finish, the call with Miss Jones, now you call the other person back and say, hey, yeah, this is Rob with Clean Power Wash. Just saw we missed your phone call, and they're like, oh yeah, I was just filling out your web form. Cool. The big key there is they weren't calling your competitor right then. So, anyways, hope that helps, and yeah.